Hey, what's up guys, it's Mike with Alpha Reptile, back with another video today. Today, I'm going to be feeding my reptiles. But today is a special feeding video because my reptiles have never had this to eat before. These are black soldier fly larvae. They're relatively new to the, herp feeding game. I believe they became available around 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. And they're also known as like phoenix worms. Before we get too far into the video, I did want to let you guys know that if you guys are looking for a whole entire collection feeding tour, let me know in the comments down below, as well as follow me on Instagram. Username will pop up right here, right now. You guys can see that. That way it will be most up to date with all the information, and I'll let you guys know when the video is coming. So if you guys are interested, do those two things. Let me know in the comments down below, as well as follow my Instagram to keep closer tabs on me and to pester me there for what you guys want. But without further ado, let's go feed some black soldier fly larvae. It's pretty easy to keep these guys. You don't really need to feed them at all. They are already coming pre-packed and essentially ready to go. If you start to feed them, they become very ammonia producing. They have a very, very strong smell, but you don't really need to try too hard with these guys. They're gonna do well. So enough of these weird B-roll strange thing of these black soldier flies, and more feeding of the lizards. Striker's up first, so we'll see if he's down. Are you down? He is tongue trained, so he should be at least semi-interested. Here we go. Oop. I dropped it. Sorry, bud. There we go. How's that? Yummy. Yum. Do you feel that surge of calcium coursing through your bones? Delicious. Want another one? Num 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 num. Whoop. I moved too fast. I scared him. Dang it. Every now and then he does that where he gets scared, but I guess that's a big thumbs up for the soldier worm grubs from him as well. You can see him kind of zipping back around there. I'm actually really happy he enjoys them. Where are you going? Where are you going, dude? Well, that's enough from Striker. I'm glad he enjoyed them. I'm super happy that Striker enjoyed his meal. I'm glad that he's gonna be chowing these down for many years to come. Striker is the OG. He is like 15 years old. But I guess now he gets exposed to the beautiful richness of the black soldier fly larva. Speaking of richness, I kind of wanted to talk about supplementation with these guys. The black soldier fly larvae are one of the few, if not the only, feeder insect that actually has a positive calcium to phosphorus ratio. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I might make a video about supplementation and kind of the ideal ratios that you're looking for later on in the future. But right now, all you have to know is that you ideally are shooting for a 2-to-1 calcium to phosphorus ratio. While phosphorus is crucial for bone development, you definitely need it in the proper ratios. Without dusting crickets and things like that with just pure calcium, the ratios are way out of whack, as we'll discuss right away. So I've hyped up the black soldier fly larvae as being very, very nutritious. Just how nutritious are they? Well, funny enough, the banded cricket that we typically feed, the house cricket has a similar calcium to phosphorus ratio, is 1-to-4. That is extremely high amounts of phosphorus. If you are feeding crickets and things, make sure you dust them with calcium, just calcium without D3, as they need to balance out the calcium to phosphorus ratio. Black soldier flies, like I said earlier, are positive calcium phosphorus ratio. Theirs is 3-to-1, which is incredible. That means you don't need to dust, you don't need to supplement anything on these guys. Now some people might be thinking, oh, but dubia, man, dubias are the best feeders out there. Yeah, dubias are an incredible feeder for protein. If you gut load the dubia, they can be even more nutritious. Unfortunately, dubia also have a 1-to-3 phosphorus ratio. But okay. If I haven't convinced you that these guys are one of the best feeders, why don't we check out the reaction from Sky? We'll see what he thinks about it. Sky is tongue trained, but I don't know if he's gonna take something this small, to be honest. Do you want this? What's this? What is it? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yum. Oh, that was so gentle. Thank you. It's almost too small for you, hey? But it's good for you. It's delicious. It's almost comical seeing something of like Sky's size eating tiny little worms. Want another one? Come on. He's like, wait, did I just eat something? I'm pretty sure I just swallowed. Here's another big one. There you go. I'm glad he enjoys them too. That one almost pupated, so that one might be a little weird. One more? No, that's water. Yeah, that's water. Want it? Want it? Come on! You're so gentle. That's gonna fall. Yeah. There you go. Oh. How could you? Dude, how are you gonna... Okay. That actually worked out. Man, what can I say? I told you guys. I knew Sky would love him. He's a weird eater when it comes to the tongs, but he is more or less tong trained, and he does pretty much eat anything off the tongs if it doesn't taste awful. Take that for what you will, but he ate them willingly and I guess kind of excitedly as well. In between another feeding now we need to discuss another positive of the black soldier fly larva, and that's their thiamine ratio. Some people might hear thiamine and be like, what is that? It's very important for humans and animals. So thiamine is also known as vitamin B1, which is crucial for metabolism, muscle contraction, and neuron firing. It makes you think good, you know what I mean? I believe the nutritional breakdown of thiamine found milligrams per kilogram in black soldier fly larva is around 7.1 or 7.7. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's one of those two numbers. So I mean, if you really want some smart animals, definitely feed some black soldier fly larva. Okay, I can't. That's a joke. It's not gonna make your animal smarter. Don't think that. It's not. But if you just want to keep your animals very healthy, thiamine is greatly beneficial to your animals. I'll illustrate that point with my new chameleons that I got. They're not yet tong trained, but they might get the point across. We'll see how they like them. Alrighty, and now we gotta search through here and look for some small ones, very small ones for the chameleons. I don't know if they're actually gonna eat or not, but we'll give this guy a try. And now time to feed some chameleons. Boom. Good job, Grilly. Pretty big for her, but she's chowing it down. You guys can see that. Giving her a run for her money. You guys can see her chowing it down. Almost got it down. Just about there. She's like, what the heck did I just eat, dude? That was nuts. I'm not even gonna really try with him. The black soldier fly larvae are pretty big, but it's good to know that she'll eat them, and she was quite enthusiastic about it too, so that's nice. And of course, just so you guys can see the male eat. Looks like he got some of the branch on that one. Stuffed pretty good. He loves fruit flies, see? Love them. a little quick snippet for you guys to see what the male likes to eat. I threw in some crickets and some fruit flies as well, so she'll be going after those guys. And they're leading a feeding cup over there. I guess that's a big thumbs up from the chameleons. They love it. Dang, okay, they enjoyed them. I will also make another note on chameleons and black soldier fly larvae, or really any other fast-moving arboreal gecko. I know chameleons aren't fast-moving, but their tongues are, it's fine. Don't, you guys saw, you know. Not only are the black soldier fly larvae nutritious, it's also a great treat for your chameleons, your other arboreal lizards, whatever you have. If they can catch the flies, they're incredibly nutritious for them as well, and it really seems to stimulate the feeding response of different chameleons and other lizards. So if you're looking for something, flying animals, the black soldier fly, the mature fly, is a great option. However, I will say that they do look scary. They do look very vespid-like, or like a wasp. So keep that in mind if you walk into your enclosure or you open up your bin and there's a couple black wasps that fly out. They're not wasps. They're totally harmless. You can pick them up with your hand, throw them in the cages, and as long as there's no holes they can get out of, your animals will go nuts over them. So now that you understand how nutritious and beneficial they are to your animals, I'm gonna let the rest of this video play out, feed the rest of the animals who eat insects. We'll catch you at the end for my final thoughts and a question for you guys. Typically they don't tongue feed, so this is gonna be a bit of a challenge. Sometimes the male will, or the smaller one at least. Don't know if it's actual male or not. Wake up, mon ami. Come on. Bro, these lights are way too bright. Why can't these be like grape and apple? Just like demolish anything that they see. I'm gonna leave it in there and check back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna shut off the lights and see if maybe one goes after it. But Dixon is another one of the ones that I've pretty much trained to be tongue fed. He is a bit of a goof when it comes to tongue feeding. Oh. He's interested, but I believe he missed and knocked it off the tongue. Because he's a dweeb. Come on. Take it. There you go. Whoa. Crazy man. Just for good measure, we'll get one more in. There you go. Yeah, me, bro. Man. Lots of good calcium in there, bud. Lots of delicious calcium. Dixon's pretty hard to film right now whilst feeding. He's all the way at the bottom of the rack. And I'm not a small human being, so there's his post-meal licking, just enjoying life. Enjoying some awesome black soldier fly larvae. Yummy! Alright, last but not least are these hooligans who pretty much consume anything that crosses their path. So I imagine this will go pretty easily. Do you want this too? My friend? What I mean? Do you want this? Come on. Come on. Okay, geez. There you go. Now he does his happy dance. They do like the spider happy dance. It's so weird. If they get something big, they run around with it like a toy. Hey, this guy has found out that he can get out of his container. There you go. Dude, where do you think you're going? Hey! Hey! It's full-on prison break. Eat your worm, my man. Or your larva, I guess. It's not a worm. Bruh! How entitled do you think you are? Good lord. Do another one? Want this? Come on. Over here. No. One and done. You're hungry though. Oh, you bit the tongs, but you missed the larva. There you go. What do you do? Oh, I think you're interested. I dropped it. Get it. Get it. There you go. There we go. My little puppy dog got his treat. These guys are so cool. These guys are little fiends, and they obviously love these black soldier fly larvae. I'm definitely gonna feed it to them more often because it's a healthy part of their diet. These guys are actually like not insectivores, but they're I guess carnivorous. They eat insect protein, they'll eat animal protein. These guys are pretty much bottomless pits, so I will definitely be feeding these guys a ton of these black soldier fly larvae. I guess now we can wrap up the video. And that does it. Pretty much everybody seemed to like them. The frogs are weird. Sometimes they eat, sometimes they don't, so there's not much I can do with that case. But everybody else in the room really seemed to enjoy these black soldier fly larvae. I will definitely be buying more, and as the chameleons grow, I'll be feeding it to them more as well. As a result of these very positive experiences that I've had today feeding the animals, I'm going to be feeding these way more. I hope you guys consider feeding black soldier fly larvae. I know Pangea's most popular formula is actually the one that includes black soldier fly larvae. It seems that the animals have the best response to it, so that's really important. Probably a farm near you that will either ship them to you, or you can find them at your reptile expo or something like that. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you watched all the way through to the end of this video, I would love to hear what your favorite feeder is in the comments down below, as well as why you like that feeder so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it in the comment section along with your favorite feeders. And if you guys want to see more reptile content like this in the future, I really want to bring you guys into my life a little bit more, so I hope that's okay with you, and we'll catch you on Friday for another video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good one. Later. You're just not hungry? Yep, I think we're not hungry.